Right. Are we live? Who knows? Hello, if we are live. I think we are. Yes, we are live. Right. Let me see if I can get the comments section up. Let's try this. Just last time I tried this, I couldn't get my comments to come full screen. So let's get this sorted. We'll see if we're live now. Let's go back to this. There we go. Now I can see my camera. I suppose I have to go to my channel. Well, there we go. I'm live. Hey, Musa, hi. Matt Hurst, hi. Alan, hello. Nice to have you all in. You were all here before I was. Section the volume on this is down. Right. Let me find out how I get these comments full screen. I've done this before. Nope. I want to scroll through the comments to the next live. Yes, all good. Yeah, mate. Oh, excellent. Wayne, hello, Wayne. Tiana, favourite mod here. Mrs. Crash and Bash, hello. I'm just trying to work out how to get the comments up. Bear with me. We will do something in a minute. How are we all anyway? How has everyone been? Why won't this work? Quite daft. I used to be able to, when I was live, get full screen comments. And that just makes my life a lot easier. Makes it flow better for everybody. Because at the moment, what it wants to do is it wants to show me a screen with my face on it and some comments. So I want to see all the comments and none of my face. That would be ideally what I want. I'll show you. So I'm dealing with this. So what I used to be able to get is these full screen. And now I don't seem to be able to. If I scroll away, it just goes to somebody else's live. Obviously, we want to watch mine. I just. Hmm. Anyway, I'm going to have to look into this when I'm not live one day. Well, I did actually. I clicked on somebody else's live earlier, checked out theirs, and I was able to get their comments full screen. I'm just going to do it with my phone. Will it work on my phone? If so, I'll just read comments off my phone, and then we'll get on. My channel. It's live. We'll turn that down. I don't want to hear myself. Yeah, no, it's doing the same thing here. Right. Well, we are just going to have to persevere, I'm afraid. I'm really sorry if I miss comments. In fact, can I get them up on the laptop? Would that be the thing to do? But then you're far away from me. A proper YouTuber would have had this organised. So, like when you think you know what you're doing, but it turns out you actually don't. What does this button do? Pop out chat. So I've popped out the chat. Ah, okay. Right. I might be getting somewhere. It means they're on the laptop, which isn't ideal. But at least it means I hopefully won't miss any comments. So, where were we then? Alan's hoping Borat will be here. Yeah, Borat's funny. Matt is good, thanks. Finally got an email that parts I've ordered in October are being shipped. That's ace. Yeah, you were on about those diff, the ring and the pinion in the diff. Arma fanboy, Craig, what's the size of the motor you have? Well, for this, oh, it's gone. There it is. It is a Surpass motor, one of these supersonic Surpass motors, and it is a 4292 1300 kV. So that's what we're going to put in this with an 8S system, and we'll just see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. I've never had an infraction, so it's all going to be a learning curve for me. But it should be pretty cool. I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's going to be pretty cool. Yes. Ah, okay, okay. I might be getting somewhere. They might be getting somewhere. Avman, morning, mate. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Yeah, we have got the lights on in there. Armour fanboy said hi, hello. Allard, you're missing a sticker off that infraction. I am, Allard. I am. To be fair, mate, I've literally only been standing up today. Mrs. Crash and Bash has been chill. She would, fair play to her. She let me work on the lossy upstairs in the living room on the table, and she was going to let me do the live stream from upstairs. And I was like, no, 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 I want to get back in the garage. I need to get back down here. Uh, yeah, that's them. Oh, those diff gears. Yeah, good. Wayne, at least your camera shows the size of the infraction. Or is it my TV? Could be both. Could be both. I'm using my action cam actually. Does it look all right? I mean, normally I film with either my webcam or my phone. But this time I've used my action camera as a webcam. So we'll see. I'm hoping it's looking all right for you. Yeah. You're going to have a hard time fitting that. What, that motor? You reckon it's not going to fit? I mean, I've got an angle grinder. Where do we put this? Should we put this over here? Well, I mean, if the motor doesn't fit, then this is going to be a very short live stream. But I'm hoping it'll fit. We need to just put the centre diff in, which we'll start doing in a second. Can you see enough? Would you like to be higher up or more leaned over, or what do you want to do? Let's have a look. I mean, it looks like it's going to fit. I mean, you're right. It is close. You wouldn't want to be any closer, but I do think it's going to fit. Right, I could be wrong. It's not the first time I'd be wrong, is it? I've been wrong plenty. Well, I suppose since as you mentioned the motor and we're talking about is it going to fit or not, um, we'll try and fit the motor. There's a slight audio delay. You're going to have a hard time fitting that. So I'm a fanboy. I've got a 49.90 hobby wing in mine. It was a tight fit. Oh, it's going to be tight, I think. I thought it was me with the jokes. Good egg. It's good, Craig. Might just be me, but is there a slight audio delay? Is there a slight audio delay? We can't have that. Yes, there's a delay. Right. Who are? Hello, who are? Who are? It's an RC car. Chris, isn't it? Thank you for joining, mate. Right, we've got to do something about this audio delay then before we do anything else. Because I'm just using the built-in mic on here. Maybe I can. I don't know what I can do. Audio. Um, what if I use the one? Okay. How's the audio now? Still a delay? Is there a delay in the sound now? I don't know how to test this. I think. I don't know. Is there a delay? Is it any better? Can you still hear me? I've changed microphones. Weird that there was a delay though. Wayne, yes, a delay. Something like a badly dubbed Chinese movie. Not this. In sync now. I'm a fanboy. Yes, thank you very much. All right, well, I'm just using the microphone that's built into the laptop now. Weird that there was a delay though. I'm gonna have to look into that. Um, was it handling about a chimpanzee in your kitchen? In sync now, fixed. Not as clear, but in sync now. Ah, much better. We're gonna have to choose. Do you want it clear, but not in time, or not so clear, but in time? It's difficult to choose, isn't it? It's difficult to choose. Right. Shall we look at fitting this beastly motor to this? The nice motor mount. And I'm going to be using for the first time these ultra high quality, the best they can offer, made in China, £7 Amazon special tools. So I'm sure nothing's going to go wrong. I mean, I've got mitts over there in my bag, but reviews on Amazon said these were good. So apparently they're titanium tipped. I'm not sure they are. I'm not sure they are. In time is better, in my opinion. Yeah, I would have said that as well, Matt. I would have said being in time is better. When things are out of sync, it can get really annoying, I think. It's a bit tricky with your head, isn't it? Right, so we're going to be putting that onto there. Symbols. Oh, I know what I need to get over. I need to get my boxo screws. The good old boxo screws. And a little tiny moment of panic then. The, there's two different hole sizing spacings on these motors. And when I lined it up, I thought, oh, they don't line up. But it's fine, panic over. They do line up. Let me just get my box of screws and stuff. Here it is. Here is my box of screws. I'll get rid of these. I don't need the gimbal, so that can go down there. Yeah, high quality extra. But it's worrying because it says made in China. I don't hold much hope, but they were cheap and they might be useful. Um, oh, the 1.5 are weak with too much torque. Yes, snapped before it wore. Oh no, way! So you've had these then? Or very similar. I'm a fanboy. Craig, you may need to loosen up the motor mount screws on the chassis to fit the motor in place. Well, it's not even in the car yet. Not even in the car. And I've got a little thing of Loctite here that we'll use. Gonna have some scissors, yes I did. So yeah, I've got an infraction. What absolute dramas and disasters can I cause with an infraction? It's not like I'm known for crashing or breaking stuff, is it? So it'll be fine, won't it? I'm sure it will be fine. He says, hopefully. Just then working. There we go. We just needed a touch of encouragement. Tornado's handmade. Hello, Tornado. That's why nobody's on chat. Chat's been going mad, mate. I've been watching my phone go bing, bing, bing. Is it you? Chatting. Right, I need some countersunk M4s. These are all washers. No, no, no. Oh, maybe, maybe. Might just do the trick. Yeah, we're all here, Tornado. I'm a fanboy. I deleted the handbrake on my V2 to install the titanium centre shaft. Yeah, the handbrake's gone off this one. But there is still, there's like two little bearings where the drive shaft, it looks like it sits on those bearings. I'm guessing that's what they're for. And I'm guessing that's somewhere where the handbrake may have been. I mean, I've seen an infraction. I don't think I've ever driven one though, so this will be the first one I ever drive. And so that somebody bring. Oh, yeah, this will be the first one I ever drive. So yeah, I don't know if I want the handbrake function or not. Is that something that I should have? Who's got an infraction then? I'm a fanboy. I'm guessing you've got one. And should I install the handbrake function? Will it be a laugh? Handbrake is in another box. It was a time bomb anyway. Fair enough. Those bearings are to keep the shaft stable as they do rattle without them. Okay, don't need the handbrake. Okay, fair enough. A Boozman. Hello. I don't know what you've said, but hello. Thank you for your comment. I appreciate it. Even if it's hate, that happens. That does happen. Did I see something about AS in it? I'm a fanboy. Destroyed the rear diff with AS power. Bring your best one. You know it, mate. You know it. And this is the perfect car to be doing a bench burnout. You know, I won't be running this on AS too much. Ray McCardle. Handbrake goes into channel 3 in the receiver. Yeah, and it's just a switch, isn't it? I'm guessing, does the handbrake just sort of grip up on this drive shaft, or, you know, what is it mechanically that it does? I'm guessing it just holds the drive shaft and stops the rear wheels spinning. You wouldn't want to keep hold of it too long, would you? Post your centre diff. Tornado, brother, give me another chance. Give me another chance. Is what it's saying, a song. Allergy. Writing back to people in languages that you just don't understand. That is funny. Uh, I'm a fanboy. Blew the GRPs off the rims. I bet they did. I mean, I've seen these things go. I've seen. Is it Tomley? Am I right in thinking that Tomley has done 100 miles an hour on 6S with the stock system, just geared up a lot? Or have I made that up? I thought I had seen. All right, are these screws too long? I feel they're going very tight. If you can find a rally GRP medium hard, may be good for drifting. Okay. Yes, you okay? Are you considering getting a Traxxas Bigfoot 1/5 scale? No, I've got an X Max, which is exactly that. And I have a habit of destroying bodies. So if I'm going to get a new body, at the moment my X Max has got an unbreakable body on it. If I'm going to get a new one, it will be the Bash Bug from Basher Bodies. The Bigfoot ones look cool, don't get me wrong. They do look ultra cool, but I'd destroy it. And I don't see the point in me buying a body just to destroy it. But thank you for joining. I saw he said Benny twice, so I thought I would use it with the word burr. Tornado. If you want to drift without heating, want to drift without overheating, go AS. You reckon? Go AS. Tornado's handmade 4 months. Level 2. Oh, no way, Tornado. No way, you're a level 2 member now. What does that mean I have to do? Thank you very much, mate. I really do appreciate it. 4 months at level 2. Nice. I'm sure that means now that you've unlocked different perks that I have to send you. I think there's a thing where you have to do like members only videos and shorts, which means I'll be making videos and shorts for one person. I won't even put them on YouTube. I'll just film bits in the garage and send it to you. We'll just do like a video chat, yeah. Thank you very much, Tornado. I much appreciate everyone that watches. I think it's awesome. Shelf Queen, the Bigfoot body crane. No, Alad. Bad, Alad. Bad. No, we don't do Shelf Queens. Let's not go there. No, we're not playing the Shelf Queens game. Have I got? I thought I had some M4 washers. I've got M3 washers. I have. No, they're M3 washers. I've got M3 nuts and M3 washers. I'm sure I had M4 washers as well. But it seems like a M3 and M4. No, the problem I'm going to have here, right, is these screws that hold the top of the motor, go into the top of the motor mount there, they get really tight when there's just a couple of mil left, which makes me think there should be a washer under them. Either that, or I've got to cut a couple of mil off these because the M4s I've got 20s, so they're going to be long enough. Should I try that? Or is that too long? There's only 300 in the UK. What, of those bodies? Well, I definitely don't want one. Sorry, but I always wanted to do that. Fair play, Tornado. Fair play. And the X Maxes are 1/7. Yeah, yeah, they're not quite 1/5, are they? You know, the Lossy 5T is 1/5. Um, the X Max, I was actually out with them last weekend with um, the 30 degree north and all things like that. Yeah, I can confirm the X Max isn't quite as big as them. The X Max is big, but it ain't that big. Um, yeah, 1/7. I don't know. The infraction's about a 1/7, isn't it? So it could be a 1/6, possibly. They don't say what size the X Max is, do they? They just let everyone guess and argue over it. Bloody Traxxas for you. Bloody Traxxas. Right, I'm just looking for my mongrels. There they are. There they are. When are you going to run the infraction? Says William. Anyone like, mate? Down the street, in the roads, skate parks. For doing the speed run, I'm probably going to run it on the golf course road. Where have I done? I've done 81 with the Italian, and I've done 71 with the X Max. So I would probably speed run this there. But generally, it's just going to be a drifting, street bashing, all out wildness. Oh, it's an RC car. My 9,000 kV Tamiya truck is ready for a blast. I wonder how far. 9,000 kV? A dusty car park. Yeah, this would run on a dusty car park. I wouldn't take my X-Max there. Not to a dusty car park. But I'd take an on-road car to a car park. That makes sense. Right, it's a bit unorthodox what I've had to do there. I can't find my M4 washers. So I will stick a nut for now, just so we can get it going. Just so I'm not stood at, where's the long one? Just so I'm not stood here for ages digging through boxes looking for M4 nuts. We'll have a laugh when it's time to put that motor in. It's got 0.5 millimeter clearance. I have eyed this up, Tornado. I did eye it up. I was looking and thinking, it's a bit, it's a bit of a tight fit, this motor, but fear not, because I do have an angle grinder and I will use it. Things will get fit. Oh, that's going to be close. It is going to be close. 1/5 scale cars are 30 degree north, Lossy 5T, Lossy DBXLE, arrma Creighton and Outcast EXB, and the HBI. Yeah, they're all pretty big cars. Yeah, I mean, even the AS armors, they are big. I'm not sure they are true 1/5 scales. There was I mean, they might be, but there was a AS Creighton going around the track that I was at the weekend, and they had the 30 degree norths and Bahas and all of that good stuff going around. And there was an 8S Creighton there, and it still looked small compared to the big short course trucks. It did look small. What I've not done is got a pinion. What size pinion should we put on this? What have I got in this drawer? 21? I've got 21 or something that's bigger than a 21. Without counting the teeth, I don't know. Should we see what fits first? Is that the sensible answer? See what fits. Fit the biggest one possible. Yeah? Well, my best is 81 with my beast and 71. And front wheel drive? No way. That's fast for a front wheel drive. Okay, I don't know what size this one is. It's bigger than a 21. It does fit. So it's having this size. Alan's bigger than 21. Yeah, that's what we're going with, Alan. We'll go with the bigger than 21. How many teeth are you running? More than 21? We'll just make stuff up. It doesn't have to be perfect, does it? It's a toy. It's going to be a fast toy. Rogue, oh, good evening, Rogue. Thank you for joining. Check the steering with the torch. Bigger than 21. Yeah, Rogue, how are we all doing? Yeah, the rear drive comes with front wheel drive. Fair enough. Fair enough. Matt Hurst, all good, thanks. Waiting to see a bench burnout. Yeah, I need to get on with it, don't I? Wrenching on your cars and doing live streams. A 10-minute job takes hours. because it's too easy to just stand there and chat to everyone, which I love. Love having a good natter to everybody. It's brilliant. Okay, there we go. That is on. We have a bigger than 21 Indian fit to the car. Now we'll set the mess. Sounds good. Yeah. There we go. Nice. There we go. That's the first thing done. It's only taken me however long we've been on. Half 36 minutes. Took me 36 minutes to screw a motor to a motor mount. We could be here a while. Okay, front row shaft. We need this. We don't want to make that mistake, do we? Only an idiot would put a car together without a drive shaft. And if you don't know, yes, I have done that before. Matt, definitely, yes. Do it, Craig. I'm going to do it. I'm hoping I'm going to do it. We know normally that, when you've repaired a car or something on a live, the thing for me to do is indoor backflips. Well, this isn't going to indoor back, might indoor backflip, but not in a very controlled manner. But it will do a bench burnout. You like a good cup of tea. Good cup of tea when you're empty. Nope, that's the number two. I keep picking up the wrong tool. Musa said hi. Hello, Musa. I believe the Traxxas Funko is also 1/5 scale. XRT maybe, or is 1/6. X Max, last time I looked, was 1/7. Yeah, I could go with 1/6. Yeah, the XRT and the X Max are pretty much the same size. The XRT is wider. I only know that because I had the XRT here in the garage and we were comparing them to the X Max. Yes, Tornado. Oh, Tornado's got stickers. He's got stickers. That has be like the 4x4 Gymkhana burnout. Yeah. I haven't got a chain. We've got a dog lead. We've got a dog lead on the back of it, and we can like screw it to the bench and then just nail it and see what happens. There's probably a video in that as well, never mind a live stream. Right, can I work out where these holes are? Sorry that you're looking at my back of my head and my elbow, sniffing my armpits. This is just the angle that I'm having to work at the minute. It's going in though. It's going in. We're getting there. I won't go too tight because I need to move it all around. But give that out. That is in. Can you hear that? Sounds good. Sounds good. Oh, it's going to get well backflip, probably when it smashes off a curb. Is that one new RC, says Musa? Yeah, kind of. Kind of new. It's come from Tornado's Handmade. He was going to send it me for me to have a play with and do a bit of work on and make a video on. And then he said, once I've done that, let him know because he's going to sell it. And I was like, going to sell it, are you? I might want to buy that. So yeah, it's just gonna end up being my infraction because I do like them. And I know it might seem odd to some people that I want an infraction, but I just think they're cool. I think they look cool. It looks like they drive cool. I feel like I want to do 100 miles an hour with an RC car. I'm not interested in doing huge speed running. I think speed running's awesome, and the guys that do the speed running, I think fair play to you. Um, but at the moment, especially, I haven't got deep enough pockets to do big speed running. To get a car to do 200 miles an hour and do multiple runs, it's a lot of money. You know, you'll go through a set of batteries and a set of tyres in a run or two runs. I'm not ready for that yet. I respect the people that do it, but I'm not ready for that. But I think 100 miles an hour is definitely achievable. So I want to do 100 miles an hour with this, either on 6S or on 8S, not bothered. And then once it's done its 100 mile an hour, I'll probably gear it back down. I'm going to buy, you can buy like cheap hard tyres. They're not quite like the plastic drift tyre, but they're certainly not a grippy tyre. And they'll last you maybe 20 packs of absolute hooning rather than one pack with a hoon. So I'm going to get a set of them, and it's just going to be a crazy drift car, just because why not? I think they're a bit of fun. I do like them for that. Well, I mean, I know we said that it was going to be tight for this motor, but it's in. Red screw going in now, and then I'll check your comments because I've not been able to see them. Uh, just check these again. Always check that your things are tight. That one wasn't. See, good job I checked. And that one, there we go. Nice. Right, what have I done? Uh, very good at backflip. Yeah, no, I see. That's infraction, baby. Yeah. Oh, you answered my question. Oh, did I? Good. Matt Hurst to the moon. Yeah, it would go to the moon as well. Tornado. I am the sticker guy, ain't I? You are. Matt Hurst. Oh, Bash Karma. I like that. I'm going to be using that. Definitely. Yeah, Crash and Bash Corner. So glad it's not smell of vision. Yeah, with me armpits. I forgot about the mighty Raminator, the Rovens, the Troll Rally car. Yeah, I think the Raminators are. Is it one? No, it's not 1/4 scale. There was somebody building a 1/4 scale, wasn't there? Maybe it is. Oh, the Rosen clone. Carson Attack is 1/6. Dude, those are mad, yeah. Mad, mad. Go for foams, Craig, for your speed runs. Yeah, maybe. I know foams are good, but I want to do one run. All I want to do is film, doing 100 miles an hour, make a video out of it, done. I'll never do it again because I don't see the point. I want it to be a street drifter. That's what I'm building here. That motor, did you want to see this? I know you said it was going to be tight. The motor is in with literally zero room to spare. But it's in. Yeah, it's very tight, but it is in. Okay, so we're about to suppose ESC next. Oh, do you know what? The one thing I haven't got is a spare receiver for my Dumbo because I was just going to run this on the Dumbo X6. I did have a spare one, but I've put it up for something else. Well, I've got some really old radio gear up there. We'll just temporarily use that. It will be doing a bench burnout. It will be. So then, the ESC and receiver box. I am just going to zip tie that bad boy in. Which way does this go in then? We'll come a bit closer. Which way does this go in? That way? No. Servo's got to go that way, surely. That's to there. To there. That's where it's going to go. Winning. Okay. So, zip ties. Good. Full of zip ties on it. Professional job, yeah. Professional. Go for phones, Craig. Oh yeah, tornado. 108 versus 105. Phones at 108 millimeters will go a bit faster, but with some losses it will be close. 10% losses, mechanical and aero. Someone's selling one right now. Matt, once you do 100, you'll want to do more. Maybe. Maybe. Well, funny you should say that, Matt, because if I do want to go more, I do have the twin motor mount. So, I mean, it's already there. It's already there. We could do. Tornado. A shared on group. Oh, nice one, Tornado. Matt Hurst. There's always that addiction. Yeah. The 1/4 RC custom. That's cool. That's what she said. I must have said something. Matt, how far is Rosser from you? Oh, that Clanbetter airfield. It's not that far, actually. It's quite close to Lenny's house. Lenny is about 40 minutes from me, and then carrying on, getting further away from me, he is probably 20 minutes. So, yeah, that airfield, Clanbetter airfield, is probably about an hour from me. So, as far as I'm concerned, in Welsh time driving, an hour's not that far. It's not that far at all. Oh, need to watch what I'm doing there. Really messed that up. So we'll pull that one through. Where is the baddest of case? Here. Uh, exactly road. Rossett isn't that far. No, it's not that far. What's in my I have wash RC car? I took off electric. Vapor. Hey up, Craig. Hey up, Vapor. How you doing, mate? Thank you for joining. Zip ties for life. You know it, Tornado. You know it. Zip ties or nothing. I will get some like double-sided stick-down tape, but even that I find comes off. It has its limitations. I will be getting some more sticks like shit. Now that sticks things down very, very well. Is that going to fit there? Maybe. Maybe. So if that's going to go in that way, I want the motor hops to go that way. Because for now, it doesn't need to be secure massively, it just needs to not fall out. Simples, sometimes the simplest answer is the answer. It just is. Uh, you said it's tight, but it's against. I just think that's very funny. And that's about the same for me. And the next county to Craig. Yeah, Wayne's not that far from me. 20 minutes down the road. So you may get the bug and we'll see you there in 2026. Maybe. Maybe. Do you do Ross or do you? No. God, does that rain? I didn't think it was going to rain. Jeez. It is rain. It's absolutely hammering it down. Okay. Uh, it all depends on how many 20-mile-an-hour zones there are. I mean, yeah, you might have said that seriously, Alan, but it is quite funny. All these 20-mile-an-hour zones. It does take time, without obviously stating the obvious. Going slower takes you longer to get places. If there's massive 20 zones, I'm quite lucky because the little villages round by me, you sort of blink and you're through them. But I know one of my mates, Chris, who come to our camping event, he travels quite far out by Corwin way, and there's like mile after mile of 20 zones, and it said it's actually added up extra time on his work commutes. Vapor, just in from work. What are you up to? I am, mate, fitting the electrics into the armor infraction, which is going to be AS. I won't always run it on AS, but when I feel like breaking something, it's probably going to go on AS. Yeah, I've always wanted an infraction, and Cornado offered one up and said it was going to go for sale, so he was happy to send it me to have a little play before it went for sale. But I was like, well, I mean, if it's coming here anyway, I don't mind buying it because I do want one. Well, if I'm going to Fan Jam in 26, I maybe have to find a road that way. Yeah, I don't know, we'll find a road anywhere. So I don't think 100 mile an hour is going to be that hard. but I do think it's quite a good achievement for, well, me, it's a personal thing. I know 100 in the whole scheme of RC cars, 100 isn't actually that fast. But I want to do 100. I've done 81. What are they? 16s. I think 12s will do. I'll put 16s away. Need to do the York Rosser. Is it only up the road from you? Is it? No, no way. Do it, Vapor. I challenge you. No, don't do it because it'll cost me loads of money. Money that I just haven't got. Can you do 200 miles an hour on the cheap? I bet none of the 200 mile an hour cars have got zip ties on them anywhere, have they? I bet they haven't. Uh, no, not done Rosset, but enjoy watching. Chris runs a speed run group at your local airfield, and you've dabbled in speed runs. Okay, New York at Elverson or something. Oh, right, okay. Probably a reindeer, maybe. Jingle bells, maybe. Bit early, but I mean, it's definitely Christmas time now. You can't hide from that fact. It's not quite Christmas Day. Not yet. Right, so, there we go. There we go. Vapor, yes. 1913. And Bow Street is annoying. Yeah, Bow Street is quite long, but I mean, who actually does 20 from all those zones? Only if there's a car in front of you doing 20. It is annoying though. Just go in. Oh, it is. Since you, this is the longest 12 mil screw ever. Oh, it's gone in. It's gone in, yeah, and there's the other one, and there's the other one. Perfect, though. Perfect. Let's have a look. Tornado, it's a heavy RC. Didn't they stop Russell there as the surface wasn't great? Yes, they did. But they still do the speed running event there. It might just not be Rosser, but they do a yearly speed run, I think. Well, I know that they do a yearly speed run because I've seen it, but whether it's officially a Rosser event, I don't know. Uh, you will find out 95 versus 100 MPS soon. Yeah, but here. Alice, how many cars do you have now, Craig? Is it bad to say I don't know? I think at last count there was 16 or 17 here in the garage. That was at the last count. I don't know when that was either. Tornado, don't forget to hit that like button on the top of the screen. Yeah, make sure you hit the like or double tap your screen on some devices. That'll give us a like. I did good. Sleep, an actual 1913. They did an event this year. So David from Scorch does his practice runs, I believe. Yeah, well, yeah, actually, you say that the road there is not smooth enough, which I think that was the case. Didn't they just set a new world record, the 230 something miles an hour? That was up here by me. Yeah, how many cars do I have in the garage? That was a very good question that I don't know the answer to. We'll have a count in a bit. Have a guess. Place your guesses in the comments. Uh, wait, what are you, Mr. Rich? Mr. Rich Berry Factory. Yeah, please make themselves known. That's a rich Mr. Mr. Benny Factor. Yeah, for the speedrun parts. Yes, Wayne, that is exactly what I need. If somebody would like to sponsor me thousands of pounds to do nothing with toy cars, then yeah, let's do it. Yeah, Wayne, I second that, innit, Vapor? I abide by the speed limits now, Craig, being on a speed awareness course, and I've had 3 points on my licence. Yeah, I abide by the speed limits most of the time. I've also been on a speed awareness course once or twice, maybe twice in my lifetime. Both times in a bloody Citroen Picasso as well. Ooh, Wayne, my speedrun car 1/7 scale has cost £500 in Delta Plastics C100 body shell. Miles. Ooh, 22, is that your guess? High vapor, definitely could do with one. Yeah, we definitely could. That was a beast. This is question bash. Do we get a prize for the right guess? I don't know the answer. The prize can be Mrs. Crash and Bash can come down here and count the cars if she wants to get it right. 238.16. That was it, James McCoy, yeah. That's fast. That's so fast. Keith, where's the best track you recommend? Allard, the minor circuit. Yeah, I agree, Allard, the minor circuit. That is the best track. Absolutely the best track. Tornado, did you put Loctite and all? Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've been using Loctite on all the metal parts. I've made that mistake before. Somebody's message is being held for review. This is Christian Mash. What is your message being held for review? You're telling me to bugger off. Sure. Steve got 234.7. Honestly, it's mind bending speed, that is. Just crazy amounts of speed. Okay. Well, it's freezing. That's a start. I won't connect up the servo yet because that'll block my receiver box. No, we'll get the radio gear in, I suppose. For the next thing to do. Let me get that off. I'm looking forward to getting this out for a rip. I really need to edit videos. I have got probably 3 or 4 videos that are all filmed and ready to edit, and I've got none of them edited. Don't laugh at this controller. It's a bit old, but it'll work for the purpose of what we want. So let's get that straight into there then. Now always remember, it's 1 to turn and 2 to burn. So number 2, with the signal wire in. It's normally the way in, it's signal wire to the inside. Servo is number 1. We could plug that into channel 1. Okay. And then so plug the motor in. We'll just plug it in order for now. 1, 2, 3. We'll get some batteries up here in a minute. Oh yeah, crazy. Yeah, it's mad speed. Well, you know, I have the F100 Delta's plastics body from a GT Limitless. Converted with both perfect pass and scorched RC parts. ESR phones. Still not complete, but in excellent condition. So, Wayne, are you looking at doing 200 miles an hour with that downtown promenade? I've asked about the Loctite because it needs 24 before using it. I don't need to do all that again. Yeah, well, I mean, it's going to kind of get time to set. Because one, it takes me hours to do anything on a live because I read comments and chat. But it is going to get turned on, hopefully, and it is going to do a bench burnout. That's my intention. But it's not going to be going outside. Vapor, see you later, Craig. Need a shower and food. I haven't forgot about what I'm swindling either. Oh yeah, trying to get posted. Yeah, yeah, no worries, mate. Thank you for dropping in. And yeah, there's no rush, man. There is no rush. Yeah, Wayne. But thank you for joining, Vapor. Thank you very much. Nice. Mine's the 900 mil body, only aiming for 120 with my homemade thing. Yeah, buy Vapor. What receiver's going in it? Dumbo. Yeah, I'm just going to put my Dumbo one in it eventually. In my head, I was thinking, oh, I've got a spare Dumbo receiver, but I haven't because I've put it away in a box for a different project. Uh, I'll have answered my question again. Okay. Awesome. I want to go 200 miles an hour. Yeah, fair play, Wayne. Yeah, got me. Yeah, when you're building a car like that, you've got to aim for big numbers, haven't you? I mean, my X-Max done 71 in off-road setup with off-road tyres. So surely this can do 100. Surely. I mean, Italian done 81. Again, off-road tyres, off-road setup. So surely a road car can do 100. That's all I'm aiming for. As Matt says, though, for now, you'll do 100 and then it'll be, oh, what about 120? What's 200 kilometres? That would be a good thumbnail. Oh, I will have to do a live to show mine properly. It's hopefully going to fly. The ping must be from those potential of 173. Yeah, these are big speeds. Big speeds. Twin motor, so it reduces the rolling resistance. Yeah, Matt. Oh, I'll just have to keep the diesel heater on for a bit while sitting here watching. Sorry, is that a polite way of saying, for fuck's sake, Craig, get on with it? Alright, this thing's going to need some batteries. I can do some batteries. That is not a problem. It's just going to work. If not, I'll just pull. What will I pull? I'll pull something out of something. Not like that. You know, before you start with that's what she said. He said he was going to pull something out of something. I'm sure that rapid green flashing light's a good sign. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's get some batteries for this. These are on that way for storage, but okay, so nothing's going to get caught up just yet. I'm going to turn that on. Turn that on. 6 beeps. No, nothing. I think some of these batteries might be dodgy. This is blinking quite fast. Let me get some more batteries. I've got more down there somewhere. I know those grey ones are brand new, but they've probably been there a while. So let's get rid of them. And let me get some more. More? More? Yes. We need more batteries. Here we go. Here's a pack of batteries. Let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Old school controller, 8 bloody batteries. But we'll put brand new ones in. Oh, Matt, it's cold here in the conservatory. You boys all need a central heated garage. So do I. Now, that part of the garage through there, that's got central heating. This part I'm in technically hasn't. But it is all right in here. I haven't got the heaters on in here, just got my jumper on, and it is fine. That's better. I've got solid green light now, so hopefully, let's turn this on. And have servo action. Uh, so, not at all. Means I'm here for the long run. Oh, good man. And I don't laugh if you get 99. One more tooth. One more tooth. Tornado, put it on a tyre or something. It needs calibration. Yeah. Watch it fly. Yes, you should have it on a tyre. Yeah, just waiting. It's going to fuck off in a minute. I'm surprised it didn't. I haven't even touched the throttle yet. It's not like you only have one car. No. 100 on the bench, maybe. 8S. No, it's only 6S at the moment. Although these are high voltage 6S. Would it be funny if Craig has a runaway? If it just got a dumb one, I'd be more annoyed if it broke my cup. Speaking of cup, Well, I'm smoking. I don't indoors. Yeah, I never used to smoke indoors because I used to smoke. Um, but yeah, I'd never smoke indoors. So fair play to you for that. Thanks to Tornado, only 2 years into the project have the electrics just and such as motors, more parts like the front splitter where you can stick the servo. I've seen them, yeah, they do look cool. Tornado, read the comments, would you? Sorry, mate, I've caught up now. Forgotten to unsubscribe. I'm going to put it on a tire, okay? Before I do anything with the throttle. There we go. It's on a tire. And I now can't see the comments again. I know. I promise I will end the membership. Craig will be famous. Okay. I'm still amazed that there's members. Well, it goes. And even it all plugged in the right way first time. It goes forwards and everything. Shall we do the setup thing? The calibration thing. The same as, well, it's a hobby one, isn't it? So you press that, go full throttle, press that, go full brake. There we go. Phew. Safety. Second. You need a step. I do need a step. My bench is lovely as long as I haven't got things on tyres. Well, there we go. We are now set up and calibrated. So let's turn that off then. So I'll just connect the servo. I will put the box all back together, and then we'll do some bench burnout. See if we can create some smoke in the garage. There's a smoke alarm in here, so it could get dramatic. I'm sure Mrs. Crassenbass will be fine as the smoke alarm goes off. Or because it won't just go off in the garage. If I set the smoke alarm off in here, it goes off throughout the whole house. And I think, if I remember rightly, the smoke alarm down here, the reset mute button has been broken. So you can't press it. So it's just going to keep making noise. I mean, do you reckon we'll get smoke off the tyres? This is only a wooden bench. Well, it'll either smoke the tyres or it'll burn the wood, won't it? So either the tyres will smoke or the bench will. Uh, one way to get views. Few firemen and the ladies will love it. Yeah, it's not smoking that fast. Come on. I don't know. We might get some smoke out of the tyres. I mean, I don't want to kill the tyres. I haven't got another set, but I do want to try a bench burnout. It was part of the deal, wasn't it? We're fast approaching that now, so as long as it's not the ESC motor or battery, then smoke is good. Yeah, Tim posted something in our group about all electrical items are smoke machines if used incorrectly. So, yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm off for a bath. Maybe you're still on when I'm done. Maybe. I mean, I'm nearly done, to be honest. I'm literally going to connect up the steering servo. Um, yeah, that's it. I've just got to connect up the steering servo and then create some smoke. Can I screen record the burnout? Yeah, absolutely you can. Absolutely. And then put that in there. Where's this little one? Room for a little one. Yeah, Matt. You had a good laugh at Toby's video. I did have a giggle at that as well. Fair play, funny. Yeah, I will never like electric cars or whatever it was. Yeah, there is something special about the engines. What's the saying? There is no replacement for displacement. Okay, right. So I just need the screw. Oh, is it going to be a screw and a nut? Not a problem if it is, because I have some. What are we going to use? M3 or is that threaded? Nope, that goes straight through. How long do we need? Wow, getting a nut under there is going to be fun, isn't it? So yeah, I need an M3. What is the longest M3 I've got? 30? And I've got some M3 nuts, so that's okay as well. That's cool, that's a cool, that's a cool. I used to say that when it came to the car audio. You like a good bit of car audio? Well, don't we all? I know when I was a youth, I did have a ridiculous car system. Loads of subwoofers, couple of amps. The stereo was so loud that you couldn't see while you were driving. It would make your vision blurry. But it's all good fun. Okay, that was long enough. Thought it was a bit overkill. Washer and a nut. Me doing it all properly with washers and nuts. They look at me doing it all properly. Yeah, I've got all the right size washers and nuts, and then I've zip tied the ESC in. Well, now getting this on is not going to be easy. You need like a reverse hand here. Well, that's not going to work, is it? Shall I completely cheat and put it in the wrong way? Can I thread it in from the bottom? I can. I can thread it in from the bottom, but now I don't want it to drop out. I need a million hands. And I've got the washer, so we'll get a new washer. We'll put the washer on there. And can I get this on enough? The CBR Vibe Twin 12s, yes. Yes. Nice. 1,000 watts. Blew the back window clean out the rubber of my Fiesta. I had a Fiesta, and then I had an Escort. Yeah. I never quite managed to pop the window out, but it was very, like, you could see it moving like the sun. So fair play. That's mad. Yeah, it's nuts. That is crazy amounts of bass. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it would bounce off the windscreen. It was fun. I couldn't drive with it turned up when it's raining because the wiper bounced off the window. Yeah, I couldn't drive with it on full because it literally would make your eyes blurry. I mean, I was smoking at the time. Maybe that had something to do with it. Okay. We're getting close. What the hell is scrap that? I'm not going to worry too much about making them too tight because we're not going anywhere. Remind you of the TBR wipers on top. Yeah, I remember those as well. Good old top gear. Put that in that way, we've got reach. Right. How about to put it that way? Is that better? Yeah. That will be better. So let's take that off. Loosen that a bit. Let's see if we can push that into there. Oh, a bit tight it is. Oh, it's going to have to go that way. Things I only saw in magazines when I was not living here. What, the big sound systems? The poor pointers on the analog clock used to rattle in the bottom of the gauge. That's nice. Oh, okay. Oh, I need somewhere safe for the power button. We ain't going anywhere with it, are we? Right then. About this burnout, where are we? Should we clear a gap? Do I hold on? Well, I'm going to have to hold on to it. I can't just tie it down. Because if it starts wagging around, it'll be off. This is going to be funny. I hope this is going to be funny. Put all these away. Because now we're done, I think. Batteries are in, motors in, ESC's in, all the radio boxes tidied up, servos connected up. To move all the sharp, dangerous items that could catch on fire and end up in my chest. Move them out of the way. Anything else under it? Nope. Yeah, I reckon if I hold on to it there and nail it, and we'll see what happens. It'll just wipe out the laptop and all my camera equipment. Yeah. Right, well, I think that was a success. Body on or body off for this burnout? I don't know. It's what the fuck, brah. Do you know where you're speaking? So yeah, well, there's no needles, so just guess. Yeah, I used to love the max power and fast car builds, escort vans all smoothed out, big systems. Yeah, I was all part of that era, mate. I had a Mark IV escort. Oh, I can't get to that. I had a Mark IV escort. It was only a 1.4 because I was only young, but I spent way too much money on that car, much more than you ever should spend on a naked car that you bought for like 500 quid. And it looked like the RS Turbo, but without the big wing on the back. And I absolutely loved it. It was great. There's a handle so you can hold it down. The brace bit, or you mean the on the body? That's what I was wondering. Do I do it with body on for looks or body off? I'll figure out how to hold it one way or another. Um, I couldn't see where I was going, and two, I can't tell what speed I was going. You can check if you want. Yeah, I'm sure the police would like that. Mate, an 1100 White Lightning Mark 1 RS replica, nice. Switch Sierra Cosy exhaust. Yes, I did, man. I had one of those proper cherry bombs, big red cherry bomb on the back of my Escort. Just because why wouldn't you? All right then, shall we do a bench burnout? The controller is on, the car is on. It has 6 beeps. It has steering. Probably do need to set some. Has this got steering jewellery? Oh, those lights are bright. Is that steering jewellery? Turn it down a bit. Yeah, so that's steering jewellery. Okay, better. Uh, it's gonna burn out, burn out, burn out. Shall we try it? Right, no, I can definitely smell burning. Ooh, yeah, that's a burning rubber smell. Not much smoke yet, though. I can't one-handed steer this. There's definite smoke. There's definite smoke. Well, these tyres, I mean, stating the obvious, they get sticky. Some, some tyre tread on my bench. Motor's cold, ESC's cold. Well, we can gear up. I love this. I haven't even put it on the floor yet, and I love this. This is a proper mental car, isn't it? Well, there's definite chunks of tyre on here. Because you see smoke on the camera, was it picking it up? There's bits of tyre all over my cup and in my tea. You can do that until you have no more tyres. Yeah, Carlsberg don't do burnouts, but if they did, I just stink of burning rubber in it. That's funny. Would you look at my bench? Can you see the bench? Yeah, you can see the bench. Look, this is all tyre. I don't want to kill the tyres off just yet because it is the only set I've got. And I want to run this like now, but it's dark. But I will be running this tomorrow. And this is only on 6S. I could put 8S in it. How's it taste? Tastes good. Tastes good. Now that is infraction tyre. Hmm, that's funny. That is very funny. Could you see better if I lowered you down a bit like that? God, they're still sticky, these tyres. So once they warm up a bit, when you're driving around outside on a hot summer's day, you'll have some good grip. Should we do one more? Do you think you'll see the smoke? Okay, I'm ready again. We'll do one more. Let's move that cable. Because otherwise that'll get tangled in a wheel and everything that's there will just get ripped this way at great speed. What's my favourite tea? Yeah, tea with bits in. Lovely. I'm going to get banned for being a bad influence now. It's fun. I'll have more. I've got more tyres. Might need them. What's the price on more tyres? But is it as good as an Asuga? Well, we'll find out, won't we? Because I'll be able to do a proper video now. Right, we try another bench burn out. The hand's not going to get chewed up there, is it? As long as I keep it out the drive shaft, we're okay. Ready? Yeah, the smoke. Just close that. That's where the smoke alarm is. I want to go and drive this now. I might need to go up to Co-op car park. Put the body on. Alan, why did YouTube held that for me to release? Put the body on. Okay. There you go. That was easy. Body is on. Bad influence? No. No one is a bad influence. We all just like fun. That's all it is. It's just fun. And we all want to share the fun. Tips. Good, yeah. Good point. Let's check tips. Cold. Cold. Cold when it's literally like not even warm, not even up to what I would call a safe running temperature. It's cold. Here. Did you see the smoke that time? The play and display car park, yeah, a bit bigger than Co-op. Yeah, maybe, Wayne. I don't know what the lighting situation was like on that one. I'll have to go and have a look. I suppose you want to see it again now, Alan, don't you, with the body on? Is that why you've asked to see it with the body on, or did you just want to see it with the body on? That stinks in here. Oh, I'm going to get in so much trouble. There's washing in here. You can barely see it. I think you can see the smoke then. You can see the smoke in the air, but the camera and light don't catch it coming off the car. Yeah, I don't know how to make that better. Would it be better if this light was off? All I could see was your head. I was looking in the wrong spot. There's a lot of rubber up here, man. Should we do one more now with the body on and that light behind me off and see if that makes a difference? Last one. I'm going to hold now, though. Yeah. Uh, where can I hold? I might go to just hold that rear diffuser. Oh, tornado. For the tyre fund. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't trust myself holding it back there because if it slips out my hand, the laptop and the camera are having it. And there's a voice screwed to the end of that bit of the bench. Uh, yeah, I can't hold it with the body on. Well, they're warm now. The tyres are hotter than the electrics. Wow. I like this. Right. I think we're going to call that done. Yeah, shining. Shiny tyres. They've got a little bit of tread left on them. Most of it's all over the bench. But yeah, I mean, no, it's warmed up a little bit now, but really not hot, not concerned at all. Again, the tyres are definitely hotter than the motor. The air feels cold like it's not been on. Ugh, 80 miles an hour from there, Craig. Yeah, definitely. Turn the car around, put the X Max the other end. See if the infraction can move the X Max. I think so, yeah. Remolds coming soon. Can I get remolds for these? If I can, I'm in, mate. I'm in. Sign me up. Where would this push the X Max? I think so, Alan. Holding the front there, then the force it was trying to push me with, I would say yes, it would push the X Max. Obviously, if the X Max was doing like a tug of war, no, this would just be dragged around. Ooh, that's an idea, isn't it? We'll drive the X Max one way, like slowly, and we'll have this doing smoking, rolling burnouts backwards. Yeah, that'll be good. I'm a fanboy. Well, I mean, I like this one. I am a fan of this. I've not even drove it on the floor yet. I've only done bench burnouts. Yeah, I think this is going to be very cool. Looking out for a video on this. I would say soon, but it might not be that soon. Shall I send DIY tyres? Yeah, mate. If that idea you think that's going to work, I will try that. Because these aren't going to last very long, are they? I'll chuck you some money, of course. You need a pair of wheels, so more burnouts. What, now you mean? I need a pair of wheels for burnouts later. Oh, battery temperatures, actually. Very good as well. Very good. Very good. Yeah, Craig, do a bash corner. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do a bash corner. There's bits of rubber. I'm gonna have to open the front door, you know. Stinks in here. I've just had to literally open the garage to like air the place out. Wires. Oh, the temperature of the wires. No, good. Good. Cold. Everything's cold. Yeah. Nothing is struggling. Batteries are cold. Motor's fine. So the hottest thing was the tyres have cooled down a bit now. Onboard footage, Alan. Yeah, there's going to be some onboard footage of this. There absolutely is going to be onboard footage. Definitely on board. Yeah. Oh yes, Matt. Yes. Like the LMT, the infraction drifting around it. Yeah. A proper RC Gymkhana video would be epic. And my LMT at the moment's probably a sore subject because something happened today to my LMT. But I've already ordered the new part for it. Do you want to have a little sneak peek at my LMT before I go? Yeah, this drifting around the LMT. Oh yeah, yeah. That's got to happen. It has to. It has to happen. Look at my bench. Look at what you've done. So, the LMT, or the lump, as Lenny calls it. Are you bringing the lump down? This is what's the lump? The lump. The LMT, yeah. 55. You know, mate, I think you might be right. I might be able to warm up the tyres again, lay out this rubber, and just roll the car through it. Remold. The gym car with X-Max jumping over the infraction. Yeah. The LMT and the infraction. Because the LMT is like a real scale monster truck. And you wait till you see it now. I'm just going to put it up on the bench. I just don't want to get tyres everywhere. Look at that. Look at that. In the bin. Right. So, my LMT, I've put some upgrades on it. Awesome upgrades. I took it out today for its test run. And, well, that's happened. And it's not just the wheel nut came off, because all of the end of the stub axle is still in there. But my LMT has now been fitted with aluminium Vitavon axles all steering knuckles, axles, servo mount, centre transmission in green, all in Vitavan aluminium. All the links, they were already in aluminium, but got them as well. And yeah, then the rear axle as well. So this thing now, I think it looks the absolute dogs. But yeah, we can definitely do some Gymkhana style videos with the LMT and the infraction. We can definitely do that. That is a fantastic idea. Uh, Anyone local got a promoter? No, no. Even better with the LMT doing a wheelie while the infraction drifts around it. Yeah, yeah, we can do that because you can get this to get up in a wheelie and then literally just drag on this bump stop and just go really slowly dragging on that. You can drift around it. I can even do it on the front wheels. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the Gymkhana I was thinking about with Travis Pastrana and that came block. Yeah, mate, I know exactly what one you're on about. Where they had Son of a Digger. Yeah, and they were doing stunts around it. Yeah, wow, looks the dogs, mate. Yeah, I'm so happy with this LMC now. Driving it earlier on was just awesome because it's got weight now, low down. I was able to go flat out for longer and get it to slide, and it wasn't so like crazy that it wanted to throw itself over. So much more stable now. But I did break a stub axle, but I've already ordered GPN ones. And may in the future have to get Vitivon bigger ones, but we'll see. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Um, Tornado, can I buy the old axles, please? Mate, you can have, well, you can have one of the axles. One of them I had issues with screws being stuck. So I literally had to destroy, I think it was the rear axle. I don't know, it could be either of them. But you can, by all means, mate, you can have one of the axles. Um, and I'll even send, I've got some of the stock hubs and knuckles and lockouts and things. I'll send you what I've got, all the stock parts that I've got. You can have all the links if you want them. I've got the stock links. Yeah, I'll send them out to you, mate, not a problem. Man, I have a promo. Oh, of course Wayne's got a promo. Of course he has. Yes, Wayne. We need to get it out. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We've used your promo. Me and Lenny were playing with it on the field. Oh, I forgot. That solid rear axle slash. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Let me, while you're there, actually. What box was it in? Because I know one of the axles I did completely and utterly mutilate it in bits. So there's the one. And actually, I'm being silly. It doesn't matter, does it? The front and the rear axles are the same. The only difference is the rears have got these lockout extensions on them, and the fronts obviously have steering. So yeah, there's an axle. By all means, mate, you can have that. I'll send that to you. Not a problem. Uh, Alan, where would you film the Gymkhana though? Oh, all over the place, Alan. Wherever I need to be. Wherever I need to be to do it, I would film it. You know, there's parts of anywhere, the streets, you know, anywhere where you've got water edges. So, you know, we live by the sea. There's plenty of like harbours and stuff around. So we can do all that. There's car park areas, and I'll travel to places to film. It takes ages and a lot of editing, but totally worth it. I have that RC four-wheel drive copy, I do. Yeah, to make the slash that you're on about, you need stocks. Yeah, I'll send you all the stock parts. As I say, I've got stock links as well. I don't think any of them were brick. I just changed them to a bit of on ones. I might have got a little bit maggy. Well, yeah, here they are. I won't pull them all out, but there's the stock links. I've got a load of them. Yeah, right. Time is it now? It's 8:30. When I'm all done, you need stocks. Just so you know, Road Devils now has a website. Oh, does he? Nice. I'll have to check out his website. Michael, oh hey Michael, good evening, Craig. So what's this on your update video? That my baby took a bit of damage. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you've seen that, have you? Yeah, it has. Sorry. It's nothing bad. It snapped a drive shaft, mate. Snapped one of the front drive shafts right by the CVD. So I'm getting one on order. It'll be fit and everything's fine. It's all that extra power. No, we took it to MMR Raceway and we were racing it round the track, and it did a jump and it just landed a bit funny on the front end. It just snapped a drive shaft. So that's it, mate. That's all. Um, I can I can almost see the production now. Onboard footage, 4x4, burnout, drifting around the LMT, promoter jumping over it, maybe even for a joke. Like a football shot from Gymkhana? Yes! Yeah, do I nick it from Gymkhana? Because that's the real thing to do and that's funny. Or do I film my feet in like the diesel Seat? Like all the body is in bits and the axle is no longer there. Right, Craig, many thanks for your time. I'm going to have to go. Take it easy, bud. Yeah, mate, Wayne, thank you so much for staying. We're going to be going soon anyway. I've been here much longer than I expected to be, which was fun. And we have done smoking burnouts on the bench. Yeah, Michael, where is your thing? I'll show you. I'll show you before I go. There it is. All accounted for and ready to go, really. All installed. It's all there. Yeah, it has, unfortunately, got to do a shaft. Yeah, not too bad then. That's going well for you. Had fun. From pulling it apart last time. Those are not the easiest to work on, no. Yeah, they're not the easiest things to work on. Definitely not. Yeah, that's all it's got. This one's fine. All the diff and everything's fine. There's no damage to it anywhere else. All the CVD and stub axles there, it literally just snapped the drive shaft. Apart from that, mate, it's perfect. It was running really well at the racetrack. Really well. This and the Shitoy were awesome. I do like the UDR. I do like it very much. It's, yeah, it's very cool. Right, let me move that out of the way. Move that backwards a bit so I can see what's going on. I'll put this over here. The mouse. Get the mouse. There we are on. I should be able to exit. No, not just like that. Plus, it is plus. I got that. We'll post it on the group. Cool. Second and third one is up. Second and third one is up to you to upload it. Okay. To prevent copyright strike, do your feet. That would be hilarious. Shall I do it in the sliders? We'll see, we'll see if Lenny's got some like cars, crocs, or we've got some like slippers or whatever. Oh, do you know, even better? I work for this electric car company, the community car hub thing, and they are automatic because they're electric. So they're autos. So I could literally do it in like slippers, just 1 foot accelerator, brake, just casually driving. That'd be fine. I look forward to seeing the video when it's out. Yeah, there's going to be a video of putting the Max 6 into this and then running it at MMR. I'm hoping that's what I'm going to do. You need one, Craig. I do need one, Alan. I do. I've got a bit of a RC obsession at the moment. I say at the moment. 'Cause I've just got an RC obsession. It's been like it for years. Right. Anyway, yes, I need to go. That's what I need to do. Let me. I always forget how to end these. I think my laptop's gone a bit slow. Oh no, we're there. We're there. Right, bloody hell, just over 2 hours I've been here. Jesus. Awesome. Time does fly when you're having fun. Absolutely flies by. Right, well, I'm going to go. You don't wear slippers because they can get under that brake pedal. Yeah, no, not in real life. But when I'm just sat outside the house filming for the Bashkarna video that we're going to do. Oh, we could involve this in Bashkarna, surely. Yes. Room nice life. Thank you very much. Yeah, he does need one, but he's not keeping mine. No, this is your baby, this. It's been well looked after here. I've hardly ran it, to be honest. I have hardly ran it. I ran it that day with John, made a video. I think me and Lenny took it out and we just drove it around, didn't do anything exciting with it. We were just sort of playing with it up and down the road. That was cool. And then I took it to MMR, and then it was going around the track really well. But broken drive shaft. But I'll get you a new one of those. Might even see. I might even see if I can get a Vitavon set for the front. We'll pop them in. No problem. Yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for staying and watching the lives, the videos, all of that. It means a lot actually, because otherwise I'd be stood here on my own. So fair play for that. Yeston. How are you, Yeston? I'm just going. At least you've joined. Thank you for joining. Yeah, we've been here a couple of hours, Yeston. I hope you're all right, mate. Thank you for joining. But I was just wrapping up. Um, yeah, we're all done. We've fixed cars. We've done bench burnouts. My garage now stinks of burning rubber. That was lots. Check screws when going out. Always, yeah. Always check your screws and check your nuts. Love brothers, yeah, absolutely. Right, thank you all. Yeah, thank you so much. And keep watching the videos. Check us all out. And there will be more videos coming soon. I don't know which one will be next. Might be MMR. It might be something with the infraction that I've not filmed yet, but I do want to go and play with it. It might be the LMT. There's going to be a few options. It'll be exciting. You'll see what comes. Right, I'm off. Thank you very much. Goodbye.